On woman's breasts, the cross and the glass of wine and the wafer, confusion, fragmentation. That's what I really enjoy. We came crashing into the studio with exuberant spirits from this summer festival tour that we do. And my main directive was that we should try and capture the energy of the band as we had been for this last 6 months.
The melodies and some of your harmonies are almost classic.
Yes, they are.
Bowie harmonies, almost
They really are,
world,
aren't they? Yeah, I know. I know.
Colliding.
I guess because following my own prescription, I was really happy how... Mitch tells me that you saw the Phoenix show.
I did,
So you saw kind of what we're like now. I think we successfully kind of did our photograph of what we're like right now. And I haven't a clue what it's about. I just don't know. I mean, it was so stream of consciousness. There may be 2 that were written in any kind of narrative form, but the rest of it just went... We just hit the ground at 100 miles an hour and just went for it. And it's an expression of attitude and excitement more than anything else. And that's supported by lyric and music. But the lyric and music side of it are almost an afterthought. My subject matter always lent more towards the surreal. It was impressionistic. The end result often sends me spinning off somewhere. I mean, it's kind of give myself little trips with the stuff that I write. I always do what I say I'm going to do. Oh, well, that's a bunch of old bullshit. We'd like to bring on Jungle.
What is it that attracts you about Jungle, apart from the fact that it's the latest thing, that it's all the rage?
Because I always loved the latest dance. When I was 9 or 10, I used to love anything that had a dance thing to it, especially if it had a name as well. I had no idea what a mashed potato was. Not in London, you know. Do the mashed potato. Yeah! So I bet it's like that. I bet it's sort of like, and then probably there's a kick. I guess I was always a culture vulture. You know, ever since I was a kid, I had an insatiable curiosity about how we worked as a society and how culture is put together and why we make the choices that we make and what's kitschy about it and what's serious about it. And I'd read everything that was new. I'd look at everything that was new. I'd see every movie. I'd go to theatre as often as I could afford it. I was never singularly a rock person in that way.
Gee, ignorant art? No. Wow. That sounds good. That's new.
When I was young, it just became clear that what would really satisfy me is if I could put all my enthusiasms into the thing that I'd chosen to do, which was rock music. And if there's some way of informing my work with all those things that excite me, then that probably would be a good thing to do. Any one of the mediums that I've worked in is you can apply the tools that you would apply to one, you can apply them to all of them. Rock and roll is always the last to grasp hold of what's happening in all the other arts.
Nearly 75% of the guys that I meet that come out of England that write in rock started at art school.
I would say 50% of everybody who's in rock out of England came out of art schools. I mean, my approach is really quite consistent. I don't know why people think that I change all the time. I actually don't, you know. That's so great to work with. And what I did like about her is that she's not driven so much by narrative. She's far more drawn to the texture of how something should look.
This is 300%. Is that too quirky and you don't see
Well, I don't know, because that quirky motion's throughout the video. That'd be good. We've kind of left it. I mean, at this point, we've kind of left it.
Yeah.
So it might be nice to come back to that kind of... Let's see what it looks like.
Because he's an artist himself, when he finds somebody that he really
loves their work, he completely trusts them, and he just gives over the project, and you know, you go ahead and do it. And which I didn't know it was going to be like that. Really, I had no idea what it was going to be like.
Is that really what it was like doing this video?
Yeah, it was amazing. It just, you know, hands it over and you do your thing.
And I love her. Hello, how are you, Floria? She's up there editing, I think.
Yeah, she is.
Actually, she's finished now.
Almost finished.
Haven't you?
See what else he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Already, my goodness, okay.
We moved along there.
Okay, I guess we'll have to do, I've got a bunch of things I want to fire at you, so maybe we can do them quickly.
You've done this before.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Bowie.
I felt when I was young that there was so little time. I had to get everything done, and probably didn't. Didn't interest me to follow things up or finish them off properly because I had to move on to the next thing. I still don't finish things off, but I do feel that the process now is much more satisfying than just trying to get the thing finished and onto the next thing. Every kid feels as though everything's going to be over at 30, you know, and then it's all over. Because we were told that in the 60s. Approaching, for me, 44, which I will be next year, it can be either depressing or very exciting. How many of these very precious moments am I willing to give away at my age, 45? Look at all this that happens, like when you're at 50, you know. About just getting up and getting through the day, as I probably more so than some periods in my life. I've done it all. I mean, whatever's out there, I've done it. I don't know what I do. I don't know what I do. I just know I enjoy it.
It's funny, you seem to be extremely happy, extremely pleased with what you're doing.
I am. I'm over the moon. Yeah. That's our Judy.
Yeah!
Yeah! I haven't lost one iota of enthusiasm for life. I'm extremely lucky that way. I really am. It really is a blessing.